All right, we are live. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Today, we're going to be playing some more TF2. Let's see here. Yeah, everything worked today. Yay. My webcam worked perfectly fine. I don't know what happened yesterday, but oh well, it's fixed. So, just to be safe, I didn't check for Windows updates. I have it like paused like in 3-week intervals just so that I don't always have like to deal with Windows updates possibly ruining my PC every week. But I digress. Let's hop into a game here. What do I feel like doing today? Attack defense. We got King of the Hill. Let's start off with something other than King of the Hill, just so we can guarantee we don't start with like Harvest again. I did get a chance to like unequip all the Halloween stuff after the stream yesterday. So all my TF2 guys are back to normal. It won't be long though before we have to equip like the Christmas stuff. I still have the BMOC, the classic Christmas hats. And I mean, honestly, there's not too much like Halloween stuff, but there is like, or Halloween stuff. There isn't too many Christmas stuff, but you know, I've got like the Santa meaties and stuff like that. And there's plenty of winter themed items to go along with the BMOC. So I have that, and I also have the elf hat, which means I could go for either a Santa hat or like an elf style thing. And then just like if I have like a sweater or something like I do on Pyro, then I can throw that on. I can work with some stuff. And in some ways it's easier because there aren't as many choices as there are Halloween items. I kind of like the idea of like making like having to be more creative with this stuff. Like the gift bringer and the BMOC, the Allfather easy heavy loadout right there for Santa Claus. For Pyro, I've got the sweater, the Sweet Smithmas sweater. That's nice. Put that in the BMOC on. It's a nice classic look. Again, not too like amazing, but
mission begins in 10 seconds.
You know, it still works. It's a nice little Christmas themed loadout, you know? I have options.
2, 1.
Starting off as the P sniper. We did a good job as sniper yesterday, but I don't want to start off my sessions with with the regular headshotting sniper.
Alert! The control point is being captured.
Yeah, that doesn't seem like someone who's actually on our team. Bruh.
Time has been added.
Get ready.
Dispense the P. Nope. Not gonna deal with that. That is someone else's problem. Bad spoon. I'll probably end up switching classes since this isn't really a great time for sniper. Oh. Ooh, that was nice timing. See, that's the thing about the Sydney Sleeper. Even if the Girardi doesn't last too long, if you get the timing right and someone does get a shot off, it's nice and juicy. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. No. I almost wish the heavy would have lived so that he could have seen his medic die. Okay, well. If a spy just wants to jump in front of my sniper rifle, I'm not going to complain. Hey, Hyper, how's it going? We are... you know what? I could go Huntsman if we want to stay on sniper. It's not the best area to be scoped in on. Nice little defense here in the tunnel. Direct hit. I mean, hey, that's fine, Hyper. I don't really mind. I mean, I would, like, eventually claw back my Game Pass thing if you just disappeared for, like, a couple months or whatever, but... Tier skill right there. But that's about it. Like, I'm not insulted or anything. It's just that, like... How did I miss that? See, I made a great shot, like, in there, and then I completely missed here. The only thing I don't like about it is that I can't play Xbox games offline when your Xbox is set as the home one or whatever. But I mean, I never like am without internet here, so. I think I've had it kick me out of a game once. In the months we've done this thing, so it's not a big deal. But you know, if you just disappeared for like 2-3 months or whatever, then yeah, I'd probably like reset my Xbox to the home one so that I don't get kicked out in the rare instances that happens. That was... What is it with that spine jumping in front of me like that? Ooh, nice. Yeah. Speaking of Xbox, I did pre-order the next DLC for The Sims 4. It's going to be like a renter's DLC or whatever, which looks pretty cool. And it has been a while because I've streamed The Sims, but yeah. So we'll see. I'm not really, I don't know. I'm always not like 100% sure what I want to do when I stream that game. Oh, that was a headshot. Pog. If that arrow had gotten loose, he would have died. The other thing that The Sims has released, which I have actually been doing in my personal save, is they have this game pack or whatever with oh, okay, where you can sort of set up like a mobile restaurant or whatever, basically anywhere. Kind of like a food truck almost, except it's like a table and not a truck. And one thing I learned that you can actually sell from those is you can sell potions of nausea. So, and since like I don't think the game really takes into account what you're selling when you set up one of those shops. So basically you get like this crowd of Sims that gather around your stall, buy potions of nausea, and immediately drink them, and then immediately throw up. And then, you know, they start complaining about the vomit on the ground, but I mean, they still consider you like to be selling food or whatever, so they don't actually stop buying the potions of nausea. It's just funny. Like, especially if you don't mark up the prices and you just want to see them, like, throw up, you can just have them, like, sell it at cost or whatever, and then everyone will buy potions of nausea and vomit. And if you have the copy pasto spell, then you can basically make as much of a supply as you want for free. Ah, I see. I hope everything, I hope you're doing all right after the car accident.
You're all but you now, Albert.
Ow. Let's see. Hopefully, you know, you can take some time to chillax, you know, get some relaxation out of your day with the stream and stuff. Yeah, I know what it's like to help take care of a sick relative, and it can be tough, so.
Stab.
Yeah. Hopefully, that situation gets better for you. Oh, that was a good shot. Could have been a headshot, but hey, I'll happily take it. If we could have a dispenser down there, that would be great. But I understand why they would want to keep him back here. Just relax. Ah, no! Thank you, Pyro. I really need to go back and get health, though. That Pyro came in clutch. That's what you like to see on your team. Oh. A pyro that knows how to right-click on allies. Oh! If that Devil Man wasn't there, I would have totally gone for a taunt kill. Or at least a taunt stun. But no, he had to jump out in front and Mr. President Uber.
Thanks for that, Trucky. I need some help.
Now that's what I'm talking about. That's the Huntsman right there. Let's back up to the back of this tunnel. Yes.
Thanks, mate.
This is perfect for the Huntsman. Ah, I see. Well, that's a shame, but at least, yeah, you're physically all right. Yeah. Oh, that was juicy. Oh, I love that. Getting knocked up by the Sentry and headshotting the heavy. That was an amazing, shot right there. Sheesh. That's Huntsman Gaming at its finest.
Thanks.
Yeah. And again, right after. Wow. What are the chances of just getting those two shots lined up right there? That's a backup right there. What? I think he hit the heavy, and the splash damage from the heavy killed me. Oh boy. Oh! Good job, Pyro. Air blasting him into the Sentries. I love that game sense.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
We don't need the push, they need the push. Oh, that's a nice arrow.
Ends in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
He wasn't even looking at me. He like backstabs, but not in like the actual backstab sense. He like reached behind him and stabbed behind him. Oh, well, that's cool, at least. I always like getting, you know, new tech. It's always exciting to like set up a new device, get it tweaked just the way you want. What do I want to be on offense here? You know what? I'm going to do something a little different. Well, sticky jump behind them and then pipe their spawn. That's my plan.
In 30 seconds.
Oh, that's nice. What kind of TV was it?
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Mission begins in 60 seconds.
It's probably for like the laptop stuff, on the subject of laptops. It's honestly probably a great time in terms of like technology for getting like decent hardware. Because if you don't necessarily care about like running every single game, because a lot of games these days are like relying on upscaling and junk like that to perform well, then if it's, as long as it's not one of those games, like you can get a pretty decent setup for a fair price. Like I think GPUs aren't as bad of a place as they were like a few years ago. 16 gigs of RAM has and probably will continue to be decent. A decent amount. Oh my goodness. I just want to land on the bridge. And CPUs, I mean the only thing I would really encourage is like an i7 or something. I'm not really a i5 or i3 type person. At least for gaming, like. Well, you should definitely avoid an i3 for gaming, but. I mean, it's sort of, to me, it's sort of like the bare minimum, almost like an i5. What? I feel like that second one should have hit him too. 40-inch video? Ah. Sweet. But, I mean, like, the thing about PC gaming is that most people who are playing on PC are perfectly fine with 1080p. Like, really no one on the PC side is going over to 4K. Why do they have a Sentry on last? They just have a Sentry just sitting there. Jeez. Yeah, I didn't mean the Scotch resistance, but whatever. But I mean, you know, if anything, the fact that most PC gamers are staying at 1080p means that the GPU doesn't matter as much as it like a good CPU, really. Like if you have to choose between a really good CPU and a GPU, like you can probably stand to go for the CPU more. Because the way I understand it is that GPU is great for like pushing pixels. Like if you you know, want to go from 1080p to 4K, you know, you need a beefier GPU. If you want to push more frames, then you need a better CPU. So if you're playing at 1080p, then, you know, might be worth considering getting something with a good CPU. And then, not necessarily cheaping out on the GPU, but like getting like not necessarily the highest end GPU, you know? And GPUs are much easier to upgrade too, so like a GPU, you just like yank it out, put the new one in, and you're good. Why is there a pyro behind us? That's and a good example of that is the Xbox One X versus the Xbox Series X. Like the Xbox One X had basically the same processor as the Xbox One, but it could still push 4K in some games because it had a better GPU. Whereas the Series X has a better CPU and GPU, so that's why it's able to do both higher or 4K and higher frame rates. And this is the situation with the Series S and the Series X also helps prove my point. Where like the Series S and X both have the same CPU, so they can both do like 60 FPS modes in some games and stuff. But the Series S has a less powerful GPU, so it does 1440p instead of 4K. So that's the cool thing about the state of PC gaming, is like you can sort of get a pretty decent setup for, you know, not a terrible price, you know, because you don't need like a great GPU if you're just doing 1080p. Oh yeah. Yeah, the 2080 and 3060 are still very good GPUs for 1080p. Oh, well.
Spy around here.
I guess the only thing is if you want to do ray tracing, then, you know, ray tracing kind of complicates things. Yeah. But again, there's only like so many games that really works with, and I would personally rather have the higher frame rates than ray tracing, even though it does look pretty. Yeah. I mean, people will say that, like, they'll point out that you don't have to pay for multiplayer on Steam or whatever. And so over time it becomes more, PC gaming is more affordable. But, you know, I just have, like, I just ask for, like, games, or not games with gold, Xbox Live for Christmas and stuff. I guess technically it's what? It's Game Pass Core now, I think is what it's called, because they changed the branding or whatever.
Mission ends in 60 seconds.
One more hit. One more hit and I would have gotten him.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Thank you, Doctor. Oh!
Mission ends in 10 seconds.
Ow.
You failed.
It certainly is cheaper from like a hardware perspective, right? Like for $500 you get a machine that can do, at least in a lot of games, 4K, 60 FPS. And if there's, even if there's upscaling, like most people probably won't notice it. Yeah, you don't have to tinker with settings or whatever. Like when I talk about tinkering with settings, like I have a whole like config set up for like Gary's mod, both on my PC and on my Mac, for like the times when I do play on there.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spam pills gets them kills. Oh my goodness, they're bumping off their backs.
The control point is being captured.
I could have possibly stopped that, but it kind of deserved it, so.
Alert! Our last control point is being captured. You failed.
I didn't even know they capped the first point. Yeah, it's weird. Like, everything's Game Pass now, but you can have, like, Game Pass with very little stuff. It's weird.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
That's gonna be that's a pretty cool window to spam out of. A lot of people don't even know that window exists here. But if you're on blue or red, it's pretty cool to throw some pipes through.
Begins in 10 seconds.
It's pretty much just for demo men though, because Soldier ain't jumping up there.
3, 2.
Yeah, I don't think you can stand there, so. No.
Alert! The control point has been contested.
Oh my goodness, I could not hit that engineer. It just sort of seems like, you know, companies just want to change things up every now and then, just for the sake of changing things up. Like, nothing was particularly wrong with Xbox Live. Maybe you could say like the gold part was outdated, like because there was no such thing as Xbox Live without gold for like since the 360 or something. But just change it to Xbox Live then. Or Xbox Network. I heard some people saying like Xbox Network was what they were going to change it to, and that makes more sense than calling it Game Pass. Yeah, I heard about that. There's like some peripherals out there that basically simulate or use like pretend to be controllers, but they're really like keyboard and mice.
Mission begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3.
And so apparently that's what they're doing for that. I'm not sure if they are doing it for just third-party controllers. That wouldn't make too much sense, but I mean, if there's 4 invincible people in front of me, what am I supposed to do?
Has been added.
Nice job. 25 minutes that were on the clock there. Raising some type of controversy, just saying that Microsoft is money thirsty. Yeah. I mean, again, I haven't heard too much about that. I just heard that it was supposedly to like help curb those devices that pretend to be controllers when they're not. And it doesn't really make sense why they would, you know, just ban third-party controllers. I've always used, you know, the regular controllers myself, but
Competition begins in 30 seconds. Prepare to compete in 10 seconds. 5.
oh, I didn't even realize we were still in the same server. Yeah, I've seen like those types of devices like online.
2, 1.
It's like they go for like $50 or something. Like they're actually like the price of a full controller. And from what I've heard, they're not like perfect either. Like they still feel off when you have a keyboard and mouse connected. You know, it's not like snappy as like having a native keyboard and mouse support. But it's still a huge advantage if you're in like a shooter or something.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I don't know. I just sort of hope that like
10 seconds.
games start naturally supporting keyboard and mouse on Xbox. Like,
1.
you've already got some games, but if like every game that had like PC support also came to Xbox with keyboard and mouse support, like that would be very cool. It would essentially, yeah, let you... Ow. Well, I kind of lined up for that. It would essentially just, you know, let you have a budget PC that's just, you know, more of a closed gardens, you know? Yeah, I saw OG Fortnite. It's like a 15 gigabyte update for me or whatever. Because I had to download it on PC and Xbox. But I don't know. I looked into it. I didn't really... Nothing really, like, I don't know, grabbed my attention. I was trying to sneak up on that medic. I was hoping I could get him a whack when he was off guard. Didn't see that sentry, did you? I kind of wish just that, like, Creative 2.0 and Fortnite had made Fortnite a bit more like Roblox, in the sense that there would be like a wider variety of games. But it's still like, whenever I look on Fortnite Creative, it's all like practice maps, or like, you know, the same junk that was there like with regular Creative. Goodness.
Teleporter going up.
I'm working on it. I'm so screwed. Yeah, I've heard that there's been some complaints about Fortnite OG because, you know, the original maps weren't really made for the zero build, and so it's hard to traverse like the big hills and stuff. And it's not even like the old graphics, it's like remastered graphics. I saw like the battle pass, and I don't know, it just looks like, I don't know, maybe a reskin of old players, but it's not like anything amazing. It's hard for me to like get into Fortnite if I'm not interested in like the battle pass, because the battle pass just gives me like an incentive to actually do stuff. Rip. How are they still back here? I just want to build a dispenser. What's a heavy doing all the way back here? Like, he didn't like jump back here or anything.
Backing up.
I'm gonna try pushing up here to
Moving out.
try to stop him from like walking by. Hello? I guess I'll push the cart a little bit.
Moving out.
You know what? If you guys really need me to put you like right next to the dispenser or to the cart to like actually play the objective, then I'll move the teleporter up. Like,
That was getting heavy.
watch, I'm gonna die before this gets up. Alright, maybe not. Gotta be okay, well. You know, I get needing to like to take cover to get health and stuff, but at the same time, I can't do this all by myself. Man. 13 health?
You failed.
Wow, that does so little damage. He's just bashing it and it does like 1 HP. Yeah, no, someone else can be engineer.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
It's just like, can you not like fire a rocket around the corner at least? Just so that, you know, they aren't able to just 1v1 a sentry. If you just like
In 30 seconds.
apply damage from just a slightly different angle, it can make it so much harder to push a sentry. And people just don't do it. I mean, if you're a heavy and you're next to a sentry and you just like move a little to the left or whatever, or to the right, and just like shoot from a slightly different angle so that they can't just stand in one spot
4, 3, 2, 1.
and spam your sentry, that makes a huge difference. Ooh, nice. No one else is there? Okay.
Attention. 5 minutes left in the mission. 5 minutes left in the mission.
Good job, Spy. You got the sentry.
The payload is nearing a checkpoint. Additional time.
Ooh, so close. Hey, there we go. Nice job, medic. Oh, well. That works. It's gotta be... Yeah. I guess he got threatened by the pyro. Ooh, I'd be so mad if I was that medic. Just to be soloed out from your teammates like that. I didn't even see him go down. Yeah, I'm targeting the medic. Because why would I target the overhealed heavy? I mean, props to the Devil Man for the persistence. He's just idle in spawn. I mean, we've only got so many people on our team to begin with. We don't need like an AFK guy, but I mean, hey, you know what? Vote failed, so they must obviously value him as a player, so. Ow. still there, by the way. Woo-wee. Oh, what? I thought I aimed a bit higher than that. I mean, ultimately, there's not much I can do, right? I can only do so much by myself. And with fewer people on our team and with AFK guys on our team, like, I don't know, it's just not great. Phew. Yeah, I would shoot more, but it's very risky when I'm so low health. Oh my goodness. Still there, just sitting in spawn. But I mean, hey, they didn't want to kick him. They voted against kicking him, so you know. He must be doing some super secret strategy I'm not aware of, you know? Maybe by just standing still and spawn, he's really just trying to gauge the enemy's psyche, you know? He's mulling over the game and carefully considering his options for what he will do next. And then at the last second, when we least expect it, he'll hatch his plan and we'll win. That's totally what's going on. It kept pushing me into the wall. At least we got it though. Also, you know what? Good job, Heavy. Sort of forced them to pull their Uber back. Imagine what kind of plan he's thinking of to require this much thought and effort. Oh, that saved my life. I'm just gonna walk downstairs. I see the sentry. I've got to watch out for that demo. He likes to be sneaky. Speaking of sneaky, no one else is stopping? Okay. Okay, well, like I said, there's only so much I can do by myself. Get that annoying sound out of here. I'm requeuing. We need a new deck of players. And you know what? Apparently we need an ad break according to Twitch to keep pre-roll ads off the stream. You know what I like about the message? It says, ad break over, your community is back. Acknowledging that ads force your community away from your stream. We'll keep going, soldier. No. You're on the point, Heavy. You're not friendly. Oh, that was juicy. I saw that crit go where it was going. If I had a keybind set up, I'd have swapped and fixed it, but
Thanks for the teleporter.
I don't have one because it happens so rarely. I'm just gonna go up here, sniper. I don't care that you saw me, you can't really do too much about it. Okay, never mind, you can do something about it. I mean, I knew that was possible, but I didn't think he'd go out of his way to go all the way around there. Have you checked out PGA Tour? I have not. I did buy it, but oh my, rocket right there. It's on my list of things I need to play. Like, I wanted to play The Sims first. Well, actually, first it was Hitman because I was very close to completing all the stuff. Like, I've mastered all the levels now, and I was so close before. So I did that, and then I'm going through the new content in The Sims 4. And I think once I'm over that, I'll sort of check out PGA Tour as like my chill game, you know? And it's weird because, you know, I decided to get PGA 2K23 instead of the game I got on Stadia, which was PGA 2K21. So it's like a newer version of the game, a newer year release of the game. And it has pretty low reviews, but I don't know if like the problems they're complaining about were there before and were in the game I liked in 2K21, or if they're new specifically to this year's game. I mean, I find it hard to believe that, like, swinging your golf club would be worse, but... I killed him? I didn't think he'd expose himself like that. I'm literally trying to look at pixels here. Alright. 27 health. Yeah, well, that's what I'm having trouble, like... Well, that's what I won't really figure out until I give it a shot, is that... I just don't know if the complaints are more general, like if it's more about how the series feels, and how they haven't improved on anything, really. I mean, literally, if the only thing that's different is graphics, I'd be fine with it. Because it's... I'm not really interested in, like, I don't know, a super ultra golfing sim, if that makes sense. Even though golfing games kind of have to be a sim, to some extent. The medic just sort of ran away, and then he just went straight for the point, and then he killed me, and then his dead body ended up here. I think he got rocketed up there and shot me as he was coming down. That would have been so good if I wasn't body blocked. I'm just gonna go back here, all casual like. They're on the point? I had to think about it and decide, like, mentally that that was my best option. I figure, hey, if I kill the engineer, I can just hide behind the corner. But if I kill the sentry, he's just going to keep healing it. Or if I try to kill the sentry, at least. So just go for the engineer and use the fractions of a second I have that it's building to, like, hide behind cover. Actually, you know what I just thought of, Hyper? It's that, it's also probably the game 2K is robbing us sort of stuff every other 2K game gets, yeah. And don't get me wrong, like, there's, like, valid criticism there, but... I mean... I never saw, like, any of the microtransactions in PGA 2K21 to be worth it at all. Like, there's really not much stuff to unlock, and the stuff that you do unlock is kind of lame. But from what I saw, none of it affected your stats or anything. So it was just like, okay, it's just pointless microtransactions. It's like, is it a scam? I mean, for me it kind of is, but I mean, if someone wants to spend, I don't know, 15 bucks on a golden golf club that does the exact same thing as a normal golf club, then whatever. Rich people can make dumb financial decisions, and as long as it doesn't affect me, I don't care. I mean, I've always sort of been of the opinion that, like, if it's cosmetic, who cares? Like, I think it was like Angry Joe or something was getting upset because there was like stuff in the Valorant store, which was like, I don't know, 30 bucks for like a blue like weapon skin or whatever. And it's like, it's a blue skin. It doesn't look good. If people want to spend that money, then whatever. If no one wants to buy it, then who cares? That's not your problem. Like, don't get me wrong, it's still a dumb decision for, you know, Riot or whoever to charge that much money for such a stupid looking skin, but I mean, if people want to spend money on stupid things, they can spend money on stupid things, you know? It's not like I've never bought anything that wasn't worth it or that was stupid. Like, I've made poor financial decisions in the past, too. Eh. But it's not like the company's fault that I made those poor decisions. It's my fault. You know? Let me see if I could find the exact amount. It's $50 for a blue skin, yeah. Search Angry Joe, $50 blue skin or whatever for Valorant. $50 for blue! Yeah, it's like, it's stupid to pay 50 bucks for a blue skin in a game that no one's gonna see, you know? No one's gonna see the color of your gun is blue. But who cares? Just don't buy the stupid blue skin then. And you know what? If PGA 2K23 is so similar to 2K21 that it's basically a scam, if you already own 2K21, then don't buy 2K23, you know? Same with like basketball games or like any other sports games. Like, if it's not worth buying, then don't buy it. If you do think it's worth buying, then buy it. I think people like have already made their decisions on whether or not it's worth it. You know, the people that buy like the new NBA game every year and like pay full price, pay like a full fat $70 every year for it. They're probably not the type of guys that, you know, want to play other games or necessarily care about the minute, you know, how similar the games are. They just, that might be like the one game they play, you know? Like, I think my sister's boyfriend, like, pretty much only plays, like, NBA? Or was it NBA? No, it was FIFA. He only plays, like, FIFA and then a little bit of Fortnite. That's it. Like, to him, he's got a job. He's got the money. He can spend, like, he can afford buying the new FIFA game every year. And if that's the game he likes playing, then like let him buy it, you know? It's not EA's fault that you know, they buy the same stuff every year. That's what they want, you know? He just wants to play FIFA. FIFA and a little bit of Fortnite.
Mission ends in
Commandeered my point.
Oh, that was juicy. I really wish the non-Halloween version of this map had the little gateway up there. I feel like that would really help this map. Don't mind me just moseying on back here. Oh no! I'm gonna make you jump down here with your Uber. I mean, hey, I got the engineer and the sentry. That's still not bad. And I made the Uber demo man jump onto the point. That's not bad. And you know, I see similar stuff with like the Sims 4 DLC and stuff, you know? People will say, oh, this stuff pack has so few items in it, it's not worth it, it's a scam, you know? Well, it's not, if it's not worth it to you, then don't buy it. EA will stop making the DLCs if you stop buying the DLCs, you know? If it really isn't worth buying, then no one would buy it. And the other thing I'll see is that, like, a bunch of people will get, like, their expectations up for, like, a pack. So, you know, maybe EA announces, like, I don't know, like, I imagine the Dine Out pack was really hyped up in terms of, like, what people expected you could do. And then if it comes out without a feature, maybe a feature that was in, like, you know, The Sims 3 or The Sims 2, you know, people will say it's a scam or that it's not worth it, and that's fine. You can not buy it if you want, if it's not worth it to you, but I mean, I think the fact of the matter is that a lot of the Sims 4 packs, if you like that sort of gameplay that The Sims offers, you know, I think it does offer, like, new mechanics and new ways to experience the game. Yes, crouching isn't going to help you against explosives. I guess I'll cap. Suddenly, the entire team appears. I mean, I watched a review for the Home Chef like pack or whatever the latest game pack was. And you know what the reviewer said? He said, yeah, I added up the stuff and it's about the same amount of content as you get in other game packs, but it just doesn't feel like you get that as much in this pack. Like, objectively, you get the same amount of stuff, but it just didn't feel... It just didn't feel like you got as much content. And so, I mean, if it doesn't feel like that, then, I mean, that's one thing, but, you know, if it conflicts with objective facts, then that's another. Jeez. Not only the sniper full body shot, but the syringe too. Take two. Oh, that crit sticky. Just hop on the point, we're so close. Just get him off for like a split second would be enough. There we go. That was an intense game, jeez. You know what? I'll re-enable King of the Hill and we'll re-queue. I don't really care for any of those maps. How much you want to bet that we'll get King of the Hill now? Like the second we re-enable it. Gotta love it when you go through the whole loading screen and then it finally connects you to a new server the second you load in. No engineer on offense? I will be the engineer on offense. I'm just gonna let that build behind us. We do not exist. Pay no attention to the cart that shows up through the walls and is the literal objective of the game. How do I get launched up so high if I'm standing on a platform that the stickies don't stick to? That's not nice.
Moving out. Go on, get it. Teleporter going up. Packing up.
We pushed quite a bit forward.
That was getting heavy. Sentry down.
Rude. Stabbing? Rude.
Teleporter coming right up. Sentry going up.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the best angle for this is. Probably a bit further, like here. Oh, you had to blow it away from me, didn't you? Get the dispenser in there. Let's see, hopefully they don't magically learn the exact angle that teleporter's at. It always seems to happen somehow. What the? 119. Jeez. Anyone see the soldier? Just me? Well, you know. What? How is Red still here? Our spawn just moved up.
Building a sentry. Sentry down.
I'm just putting a temporary teleporter there just in case we get spawn camped.
Teleporter going up. Building a sentry.
Well, just put it there for now. That's an Uber.
Dispenser going up.
I spy a sap in my dispenser. Stupid SPAH. Spy.
Building a sentry.
How to get out of there. Whew.
Spies sapping my sentry.
Oh my goodness. Stupid spies.
Spies sapping my sentry. Sentry down.
Stupid spies. That did not look like it was anywhere near my head. Oh my goodness. He hit me just when I was jumping over the edge. If they're Ubered? Question mark? Looks like he was AFK. Should have Ubered the Huntsman at this point.
Building a sentry.
What? One rocket?
I'm moving this. That there wasn't getting any lighter. Building the sentry.
That was kind of clutch. I honestly expected the dispenser to go down.
Backing up.
What about just putting a sentry here?
Sentry down.
Eh.
Sentry going up.
I wanted to at least give it a shot.
Moving out. That was getting heavy.
Okay. How far can we push out here? I would love to put a wee little teleporter in the upstairs. Phew.
Teleporter going up. Dispenser going up.
I mean, yeah, there's definitely, it was definitely rough, but there's definitely some things that I'm glad, became a thing after the fact. Like, you know, the pickup places in the, and like grocery store parking lots and stuff, and online ordering and stuff for grocery stores. Like that wasn't really much of a huge thing like before, but now it's like everywhere. And every doctor's office like I know of has like online visits and stuff too, whereas before they would have forced you to like come in. So there's definitely some pros and cons. How are we moving up so fast?
I'm moving this.
I feel like we faced some
Out of my way.
really
Out of my
serious like opposition until like just then. And now we're just sort of pushing the cart.
That there wasn't getting any lighter. Teleporter going up.
Like, is it even worth like building here, or
Backing up.
I guess we're just moving on. Okay. Just pushing up to the final point then.
Come on, get him. Sentry going up. Teleporter going up.
Well, rip. Are we just gonna win?
Moving out. Go on, get it.
Yeah, there's your teleporter sniper.
Teleporter coming right up.
Looking good.
I'm moving this.
All right, we got all the other stuff up. Let's try to be a little aggressive.
That was getting heavy.
All right, just win. Cool. I feel like we faced a lot of opposition that entire round up until the end. Life is like TF2. You may face obstacles trying to reach your goal, but with your friends and family, you can push through it. Exactly. That's the right message, I guess. Although I don't see, like, you know, facing huge challenges at first, then everything becomes really easy, and then, you know, pushing through. I don't really see that whole part of it, but I get what you're saying. All right, what team? Red, Pyro. Practice makes perfect, soldier. I tried to warn him.
Competition begins in 30 seconds.
Nope. I go and get my KD up before the round even starts.
Competition begins in 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That sniper's hat just disappeared when the round started. Spooky.
Mission begins in 60 seconds.
I think we have fewer people on our team. Well, I don't know how close to that I was hyper, but there you go. Hey Rabbit, how's it going? Thanks for the follow, I appreciate it.
30 seconds.
I'll just wait here for our engineer's teleporter. It'll be up any second now.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Any second now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
The round started. Surely he will see the importance of a teleport. There we go. Thanks, engineer. Good pyro tips. Get good at reflecting. Oh my goodness. Possibly a bot. Yeah. Judging by the kill feed, I think it's a bot. Yeah, if you can get really good at reflecting, then honestly, that's pretty much 99% of the way there. Just air blast friendly teammates that are on fire. so that they get put out. And if there's a huntsman, kindly light their arrow. There you go. The spy? I don't think he's a bot unless it's a name-changing bot. Yeah. If you have a friendly teammate who has a huntsman, you can just use your flamethrower next to them and it'll light their arrow. So when they hit someone with a huntsman arrow, they'll set them on fire too.
Time has been added.
You gotta do it for each arrow though. Oh my goodness. Well, oh yeah, there's a huntsman. See, look. Just used the flamethrower near him and his arrow's on fire now. And the cool thing is there's no like time limit on it or anything, so he can take as much time as he wants to fire that arrow and he'll be good. It'll just be his next arrow's on fire too. They are not kicking their bot. I'm going to requeue. Yes. And it sets whoever he hits on fire. So it does afterburn damage too. And yeah, I'm in casual. Yeah, you can join. I'm only going to be on for another 15 minutes or so today because I gotta keep my Sunday streams to 2 hours. But you're welcome to add me on Steam and join the game. Oh well, this is a weird UI glitch. Can I vote for Viaduct? There we go. Yeah, you can type, if you want, you can type ! Steam in chat, and that'll get you the link to my Steam profile. I do play in offline mode, so I'll need to add you to the party myself. And I kind of have to play in invisible mode because there's some people that like to DDoS servers that Twitch streamers play on. You wouldn't think it would happen to someone as small as me, but it has happened before. Well, if we're viaducting, then I'm engineering.
Competition begins in 60
I like my engineer on viaduct. Oh, okay, cool. Let me see. Wobble Raider. Let me see here. There you go.
Prepare to compete in 30 seconds.
Grab it. Raider 1. There we go. And there we go.
Prepare to compete in 10 seconds.
You can join my game in progress and Hopefully it doesn't take you 10,000 years to join. Sometimes matchmaking be like that.
Building a sentry.
Just casually placing the sentry in the bush.
5, 4, 3, 2,
Erecting a dispenser.
control point enabled.
There we go.
Teleporter down.
There's a scout at spawn, that's fine.
We have captured the control point.
Did we get him?
Alert. Our control point is being captured.
Teleporter going up.
That's fine, I just need my exit.
We have lost the control point.
I'm just adjusting this a little bit more so it's further back.
Erecting a dispenser.
Stupid spoo. Nice. Might as well quickly upgrade this. There we go.
We have secured.
I'm going to keep my sentry at level 2 for now so that it doesn't peek out of the bush. We'll just worry about upgrading the dispenser for now. Once this is upgraded, we'll move on to the next phase, which is possibly building up there.
Moving out. Teleporter going up.
If I wanted to be super aggressive, I could have done that at the beginning.
I'm moving this.
Ugh.
Alert.
I'll just bring this over here, bring it through the teleporter with me.
Backing up.
And there we go. I'm just going to quickly equip the Rescue Ranger, just so I can remotely heal it. I saw that spoo too.
Mission ends in 60 seconds. Alert. The control point is being contested.
Out of an abundance of caution, I'm going to move my teleporter down here. And it should be completely safe from spies up there. Speaking of spies. Phew.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
There we go. Now we just remotely heal it until the end of time. Actually covers a chunk of the point too. That was close. I would have been pissed if I walked around that corner and he just smacked me with the crit right away. But hey, people don't expect the sentry to be up there. Is leaning over to the Sentry. Yay! Now the question is, can we do it again?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, it's actually a good strategy. I'm glad, like a lot of people don't expect it.
2, 1. Control point enabled. Move alert. The control point is being captured.
This is what I call the more aggressive version of that, where we immediately build the teleporter.
Building the sentry.
Yeah, I forgot I took the Rescue Ranger off this loadout. There we go. A better engineer might use the Wrangler, but even when I have it equipped, I never use it, so... Why even have it equipped if I'm not going to use it, right?
Moving out. Much obliged.
Put it here, and then move the teleporter down here for safety.
Dispenser going up.
And then just pray that we keep enough ammo in our dispenser to heal.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
Looking good. And the reason that's the reason I put the teleporter down here. Aww. He aimed over to the dispenser to kill me. Rip. I still have the teleporter discount, so let's roll it back. We'll do it again. Budget battle engineer. Okay. Oh, Pod. The double mini sentry engineers. Honestly, he was very focused on you guys. Alright. The teleporter is in position. If I had the Eureka effect still on, I would take it through at level 2, but since I don't, just finish upgrading it.
Moving out. Moving out.
There we go.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
Now I'm on 24/7 sentry repair duty. Well, maybe I'll upgrade this dispenser, but I'm surprised we got back. When they first destroyed it, I was like, oh, that's it, we'll never get it back. But surprisingly, A, we got back here without dying, and B, they let us build up there without destroying everything. There isn't snow in Texas. I'm sure in some places, right? There's got to be a mountain somewhere in Texas, right? Maybe not. Looking good.
Mission ends in 30 seconds.
Don't touch my metal, son.
Is Def watching the stream too? Feels like it was a response. I'm just assuming it's kind of like California, where just because of its sheer size, there's bound to be snow somewhere.
Plant yourself on the point, mister.
3, 2, 1.
Actually, yeah, Dark's right. They literally had like power outages. How could I forget that? That was the whole thing, is like Texas wasn't ready for snow and they got a huge power outage. Because they also do their own power for some reason.
The match is ours.
We'll stay here for another game or two. Battle energy works very well, even if you use the Jag Eureka or whatever. Yeah. Just building in places where people don't expect is like a huge advantage sometimes. What I try to do is like, I just try to put stuff in not the meta spots. Oh, well, this is like out of what's logged. I've cleared my stats a few times,
Complete in 60 seconds.
which I regret in hindsight, but yeah, that's not all my hours. I don't know why I spawned in as soldier, just out of habit, I guess.
Medals for everyone. Come here, pumpkin.
Next step, anyone? Yeah.
Prepare to compete in 10.
That should be a taunt kill if you use it on the enemy team.
3, 2, 1.
Always try to use the Eureka effect for the teleporter discount.
Building a sentry. Dispenser going
Get the
up.
100 ammo to build a dispenser to jump on, and then hop on that to put the teleporter exit down.
Point is now available.
And then you can either build this up and carry it away or just destroy it.
Alert. The
Doesn't
control
matter.
point is being captured.
Packing up.
Just so that a spy can't hop up there by himself. And then I also like to adjust the exit a bit, because it's right next to the edge. And it could be just a little more hidden
That was getting heavy.
if placed a little bit better. But that's sort of nitpicky of me. I mean, it's like no one expects there to be a sentry in this bush, no matter how many times I do it. So I keep doing it, because no one expects it, ever.
I'm moving this.
Oh, well, no sir, I'm not going up there right now.
That there wasn't getting any lighter.
I just walk up there, see a
Sapping my dispenser.
flawed pyra being Ubered, and I'm like, nope, There's your sentry back.
I'm moving this.
Let's see if we can get on the roof now.
That was getting heavy.
Get everything into position.
Teleporter going up.
You kind of have to wait until I bring my thing through. And then I can move my teleporter for you. Speaking of which, I probably should have just rebuilt my sentry instead of just waiting for it. The teleporter here. Oh well. I didn't mean to go through it. Oh my goodness.
The control point is being captured.
Supply cabinet, thank you. Drink some water, I will in a minute. I was gonna say, it's a shame I'm losing the dispenser, but it's not the end of the world.
There wasn't getting any lighter. Backing up.
We have lost control.
Phew! Start healing just in time. A second longer and it would have died. Phew! They're trying to full shot my sentry. No one else was going to deal with that? What? There's like 3 guys here. What's everyone doing?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overtime.
Well, we can to a less effective, in a less effective way, just build the sentry on this corner. Not ideal, but no, I lost the teleporter discount because of that. Rip.
Our control point is being captured.
Demo? Alright. Hydration? I'm kind of busy. Besides, I'm probably going to end the stream after this game here, so... What? I thought we had more time on the clock than that. Yeah. Well, we were still able to get all the way up there multiple times, so that's still a plus in my book. Always fun when you're able to be super aggressive as engineer. All right, let me get the water first, and then I gotta go because it's Sunday. Refreshing. Yeah, I gotta go because my family always goes out to dinner on Sundays, so gotta keep the streams on Sundays to 2 hours here. But yeah, thanks for joining in. It was fun. There'll always be next time too. So bye. Stay safe. Yeah. Thank you guys for coming out and watching the stream. I do appreciate it. If there's anyone lurking who hasn't already, feel free to hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. And I also got a Steam group, ! Steam group in chat, and a Discord channel where you can get notified of when I go live. Wow. No one's ever done that before. Anyways, that's it for today. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.